Okay, back again, another live stream, podcast, broadcast, or whatever that is. So basically, I got another unintentional free time, even though it's basically want to be unintentional. Perhaps I'm not sure, even though at some point it's only happened most likely twice a week, I guess. I'm not sure. In the evening, where it is basically pretty short, so most likely I'm not able or not really confident to make a very long content because most likely I will got interrupted, or maybe I'm just too lazy to create another content that basically needs some processing and upload, perhaps just like the native language podcast. So I think I will try to do it on the intentional free time that's basically pretty long, just like next week, perhaps, because I basically already have the content that already scheduled until the next 2 weeks, so that's the reason why. And besides that, I basically just wanted to do this live stream on the main channel instead, because I just don't want to make the main channel abandon or try to be more prioritized, perhaps, in terms of my personal productivity, even though I know that it will not really be beneficial or necessary for any other people, because for some reason all of the things that I try to talk about is basically just unnecessary and repetitive things related to my daily life, or maybe the product the production of my content, which is basically really not serious at all, because I just don't want to do a lot of effort for some reason. So that's the reason why. And obviously I'm still trying to focus on various kind of things that I need to do, even though not everything was basically pretty productive, unless my main job of task, which obviously the only one that basically can generate certain income to me, which is, I just try to be grateful for the amount. And even though at some point I definitely still expect for more source of income, or even the bigger income in a single source, I'm not sure. So after this I will, just like as usual, I will try to record the good behavior recording, because for some reason, even though yesterday I already tried to prevent the bad behavior, but it turns out I'm still doing it. And I don't know, maybe, I don't know whether tomorrow I'm basically able to prevent it, really prevent it for a single day, just like several previous, or it still basically happen again, because for some reason the favorite game, or the only game that I try to play right now, is also currently outdated. So for some reason I cannot really use the things that basically make me satisfied. So I'm just feel bored right now, and I don't know, maybe because I'm also need to prevent any kind of purchase that's basically make me satisfied, because I need to save more money in order to fulfill something quite expensive in the end. Even though, for some reason you just have to enjoy the little things that you're currently had right now, and try to do as best as you can. So I've basically still only talk less than 5 minutes, and I don't know what else that I basically want to talk about. So basically I'm actually wanted to express my opinion, or the things that I suddenly think about, but for some reason I'm just too lazy, and it's basically forgotten. Maybe it is pretty similar, just like many things that I try to put on my wish list on my favorite e-commerce or marketplace price, and then or even I already tried to put it on the shopping cart, the online shopping cart, obviously, and then it just eventually sold because it was a second-hand things, or even it was also a new things, but it's pretty rare for the new things that's basically will discontinue and never will exist anymore. Even though there always be some possibilities in the future that there will be something better, but for some reason better is not always be the case, because for some reason I am also really like about unique things that basically only possess or only owned by several peoples only, and maybe there is no serious people that basically can utilize those kind of things. I don't know. I don't know what kind of things that I basically want to talk about or try to explain in here, but I don't know. It's only 6 minutes. I don't know whether I think I will try to do it until 10 minutes perhaps, because I'm not sure how many that I need to do the good behavior recording. Most likely, if I only try to do it once, it's not gonna be that long, but if I try to do it more than once, it's basically almost 10 minutes perhaps. I'm not sure, because I've already in the end of the things that I basically wanted to do, so it's basically filled with short things that able to be finished fast, instead of when I try to do it again from the beginning. So what else? That basically everything was seems to be absurd, because I tried to censor something that I'm really actually done. So because I just wanted to be as general as possible, even though it's basically make this podcast weird as well, because there are no exact information what I'm actually really refer to. So that's the reason why. But it's okay, since this is just for historical purposes perhaps, or maybe just some sort of, I don't know what's, biography perhaps, even though I'm not sure whether in the future this is really will be combined into some sort of another story. I don't know. So I don't know what kind of games that I actually wanted to play as well, but to be honest, I'm actually wanted to build a gaming PC first, the new gaming PC, which I will try to play the same game but with a different account. So I really like to play from the beginning at some point, but with some additional or some differences or some experience that I already got. So that's the reason why. But right now, if I try to play it, obviously it will not be, it will pretty similar like when I try to play it for the first time. So that's the reason why I think it's probably gonna be still be postponed. So the things that basically will be updated is actually will come much faster than when I try to build a new gaming PC, because I don't know how much that it will be cost for a gaming PC, because definitely at some point when I already feel that I still have quite money to spend, it turns out it's just try to utilize for other things instead. So that's the reason why the one that's not really prioritized will definitely getting postponed all the time, unless the amount that I got can be increase significantly, perhaps, hopefully. I don't know. We can only hope and pray, so, and trying as best as we can. But the rest of it, all of the result is just let them go the way it is. Just like hope, destiny, and fate works in this world. So yeah, I think it's already 10 minutes, and I